There's been a lot of controversy about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Moments ago, the jury found him not guilty. What I find interesting about it as an attorney is a couple of things. First of all, the prosecution has been criticized throughout the trial for doing things that were underhanded, violating Kyle's constitutional rights, and basically handled the case poorly. There's been some talk that maybe there should be special prosecutors hired to handle cases that generate national media attention, because it seems like when these attorneys are in the spotlight, they do things that they normally wouldn't do. So I think there's something to be said for having special prosecutors handle cases with a lot of media attention and that are in the national spotlight. The judge, the defense in the case actually asked for a mistrial with prejudice, which, if granted, is basically the same as an acquittal, and Kyle would go free and there would be no issues. And the judge did not deny the motion. The judge reserved decision. And the interesting thing about him reserving decision is he gave the jury an opportunity to get him off the hook. And because the jury came back with a verdict of not guilty, this judge now does not have to decide whether or not a mistrial should be granted with prejudice. Because if the judge had granted that application and took it out of the hands of the jury, there would be no appeal, the case would be over, and Kyle would be free. And undoubtedly, this judge would be criticized unbelievably in the media and vilified in the media for dismissing the case on his own. People would have construed it as being a political decision. They would accuse the judge of being racist. And I think the judge did the right thing in reserving decision, because he left it up to the jury. He let the jury decide. The jury heard the evidence. They were in the best position to make a decision, and it really took him off the hook. But by reserving decision, he left the option open for him to do what he believed is right. And had the jury found Kyle guilty, the judge had the ability to say, you know what, there should be a mistrial. It should be with prejudice, and basically take it out of the hands of the jury. So we don't know whether or not that's what the judge would have done had the verdict been guilty as opposed to not guilty. But he left his options open to do that. So give the judge credit. Whether or not Kyle was guilty or not has been decided by these juries. I would not question it. I don't think anybody should question it, because they weren't in the courtroom listening to the evidence that the jury did, and they are in the best position to make these decisions. And based upon our system, it's the best system in the world. You have to respect and honor the jury's decision on this and in every case. So, if you have any questions, if we could ever be of service to you, I'm Phil Rizzuto. Our law firm is in New York. We handle personal injury and nursing home neglect cases. We answer questions every day on cases we don't take. Somebody today called me from Texas regarding a funeral home neglect case. I found an attorney in Texas that I work with to handle the case for her. So there's never a fee for a consultation with us or making a phone call. So feel free to call us 1-855 Rizzuto, Rizzuto, and we're happy to help you in any way we can, and if we can't, we will find somebody that can. So have a great day, and stay great, everybody.